and we're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to cut taxes for the people of this country. It'll take a little while before we do that, but we're going to be cutting taxes, and it's possible we'll do a complete tax cut, because I think the tariffs will be enough to cut all of the income tax. Now, we have a lot of debt that's been left to us, unfortunately, over many years. We'll take care of that, but the tariffs, if people only understood the tariffs, we're going to be giving people of this country a tremendous tax cut. And we're going to start with people making less than $200,000 a year. Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. You try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Told you guys, I gave you a warning. Told you. This man's presidency is on a different type of timing. And this is why I send my prayers to President Trump and this administration. This is why. This is why they didn't want him in to begin with. This is why. Hope you're ready. Buckle up. I told you, buckle up. Especially these next 4 years. Buckle up. But it's happening, man. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. One love to the human race, man. We are rooting for this administration. We are rooting for America. We are rooting for America. Hope that doesn't go over a lot of people's heads. Sometimes I think that goes over a lot of people's heads, man. What this man is doing and proposing, again, they are still going to hate the man. He can come out and do the cure the most sick disease. He can do anything that helps we the people, and inflation can go down to zero. They will still hate this man. He can do the best thing in the world. He will not get applauded, clapped. They won't stand up and clap for him. No. Especially these demon rats. Demon hypocrites. Well, before we get in, I want to just jump over here to this real quick. This was said last year, right before the election. Check it out.
You get taxed on what you own, you get taxed on what you buy, and you get taxed on what you own. Taxes, taxes, taxes. And then what does it get spent on? A bunch of the stuff it gets spent on you don't even agree with. So that's why we need to reduce the size of government and just spend less money and let the people keep a lot more of their hard-earned money. Yeah. So.
And now we see how this man has been treated, how he's being treated right now. Very unfair, man. And after everything this man and the Doge team has exposed, the massive scandals, man, to see where the money actually went. And then it went over here. Don't know what this program even is. How fast can crawfish and the shrimp and crabs run on a treadmill? We're funding this, the trafficking, this. We're funding the corrupt media, the taxpayer dollars. Americans should be hotter than fish grease of what has come out, man, of what the Doge team and Elon Musk have exposed in this government. And as you see, there are a lot of people hotter than fish grease. There have been strikes. There have been people that did not pay in this year. There's viral videos of tons of people who didn't even pay their taxes this year. I wonder why. But taxes. How do y'all feel about taxes? Let me know in the comment section down below. And how do you feel after everything that has come out of what the Doge team and Elon Musk have exposed? Let me know. How do you feel about these first 100 days? I say we're getting exactly what we voted for. You might feel different. Let me know in the comment sections. How do you feel about this Trump administration first 100 days? Let me know in the comment section down below, man. But very crazy to see how this man right here is getting treated, how they've attacked his companies, his dealerships, his cars. And again, no matter how much I agree or disagree with you on anything, I will never touch your property, key your car, take my hand and wipe it in my butt and wipe it on the car. I mean, these people are deranged, lunatics, sick. A lot of people need help, man. A lot of people need help, man, with their mental. I'm serious, man. Some of these people that we're seeing, it is sad and pathetic, man. We're living among some sad, pathetic people. We are. Like I told you guys, we are rooting for America. We are rooting for this administration. We are rooting for President Trump, man, that he has our best interest in heart. We send our prayers out, man. But this man is on a different type of timing and wants to cut taxes for the middle class. And this isn't anything new. This has been said out for, this has been going viral almost every single month. He's been mentioning this with tariffs. He's been mentioning this just on Liberation Day, that a change is coming. A change is coming. And for far too long, America has been ripped off. The people have been ripped off. And there needs to be a change in this corrupt scam that we live in. So love or hate the man, he's on a different type of timing. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Wants to cut taxes for people making less than $200,000 a year. It was just $150. From what Ludnick had said on that, and they sit down and have a conversation almost every single day. And he said Trump's goal is this right here. Focus on people making less than $200,000 a year. Also, massive numbers of jobs are already being created. New plants and factories currently being built or planned. Yes, indeed, man. The External Revenue Service, the ERS, you guys. Trump is focused on eliminating income taxes for all individuals making less than $200,000 a year. You know, and there's tons of you guys, you know, hardworking patriots, man. Put in probably 30, 40, 50, 100 hours a week, man. Have your own business, you know. The ones with the hard hats, you know. The ones with the mud on their shoes. The ones with their hands hurting. Dirty fingernails. Yeah. Little bruise on the neck. Might have your shirt on too tight, your dress shirt on too tight. Paying into this scam. And there's a man trying to change that all around. And again, we are against a great evil in this country. They're going to try to stop this man from doing everything that we elected him to do. And the things that he thinks that makes America better, they're going to stop it. Try to stop this man at every call, at anything, at any chance they get. Sadly. Well, I want to also show this clip too. Shocking. Over 150,000 federal employees, including 5,000 IRS workers, owe $1.5 billion in unpaid taxes. But the IRS representatives pursues regular citizens, but gives its own a free pass. This blatant hypocrisy must end. Hold them accountable now. Check this out.
While most Americans had to write a big fat check to the government today to pay their taxes, over 100,000 federal workers are not paying their taxes. In 2021, the IRS found that almost 150,000 federal workers owe about $1.5 billion in unpaid taxes. Over 5,000 of them work at the IRS and owe $50 million in overdue taxes. Even though the IRS can fire its workers that are not paying their taxes, only 20 people have been terminated. That double standard is something Senator Joni Ernst, Senate Doge Caucus chair, wants to stop. She's introducing several bills aimed at cleaning up the IRS. One bill would require IRS employees to be audited every year and fired if they don't pay their taxes. But while the IRS is not catching the tax cheats on their own payroll, they are busy arming their workforce. Ernst is also calling out 10 million taxpayer dollars the IRS has spent on guns and ammo, stockpiling 4,500 guns, 5 million rounds of ammo, even 15 machine guns. While most
I've seen everything that has come out. I am ready for that breaking news and headline that it's officially abolished, shut down the IRS. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comment section. I'm waiting, praying for that headline, that breaking news, one of these upcoming days, man, that it is completely shut down. Yeah. That it is completely shut down. Now we see these tariffs, they're bringing in billions of dollars, you know, and it's honestly going to be interesting to see these next couple of months, especially these next 2 years, how this all plays out, man. You know, but the External Revenue Service is happening. And again, like they say, Trump has been right just about almost everything. He's been right about a lot of things, man. And conspiracy theorists, conspiracy facts. Up thousands of wins, man. And they're saying that what President Trump is on is definitely going to work. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. You know, for Trump to cut taxes for the middle class. You know, the man that's supposed to hate the middle class. The man that, you know, doesn't care for we the people. Only himself and his rich buddies, his rich friends. You know, it's a disgrace, man. And the fake news media, they can't seem to tell the truth. The fear mongering, the propaganda, the lies. It's just been lie after lie after lie. You know, you just can't make this up, man.
Fair.
Are you talking to them actively, Mr. President, on China?
Yeah, we are going to have a fair deal with China. It's going to be fair.
Are you talking to them actively now?
Actively. Everything's active. Everybody wants to be a part of what we're doing. They know that they can't get away with it any longer, but they're still going to do fine. And we're going to have a country that you can be proud of, not a laughing stock all over the world for many years. You know, in 1913, they traded to the income tax system. We used to be all tariff, and we had no income tax, and we had the wealthiest country we've ever had proportionately. From about 1870 to 1913, it was all tariffs, and we had more money than anybody. They had committees how to spend the money. They had so much money they didn't know how to spend. Then some brilliant person said, let's go income tax. Let's let the people pay. Now, we're going to be able to substantially lower taxes when this is finished.
When this is finished. Hope y'all getting that. When this is finished. Just like a lot of things, I know people, a lot of us are very impatient. We want right now. But this is a process, man. And again, they call this man, they say he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He isn't smart. You know, just like the lady gets up live on TV, the Jasmine Crockett lady. Elon Musk is a idiot. You know, but again, Texas, black folks, the people are ashamed of that lady, man. She makes us look bad. I'm telling you, for real. Congress, a complete circus in Congress, man, and a lot of felons down there. They need to be walked out with their hands behind their back. A whole bunch of them.
How does it look in the meantime? Are you considering
Looks good. Yeah,
tariffs
no,
on
it looks
China
good.
while you're
It
negotiating?
looks good. We were losing anywhere from $3 to $5 billion a day. Think of it. We're losing billions of dollars a day under Biden and other presidents, frankly. But under Biden, it got really worse. China got out of control. We're losing $1 trillion a year. Trillion, not a billion, not a million, a trillion. And now we're going to be making money with everyone, and everyone's going to be happy. But we're no longer going to be the country that's ripped off by every country in the world. Thank you very much.
There it is, you guys. Again, we send our prayers to Trump and this administration, man. Nobody's on this type of timing, man.
A lot of the
And then secondly, would you support a millionaire tax?
I think it would be very disruptive because a lot of the millionaires would leave the country. You know, in the old days, they left states. They go from one state to the other. Now with transportation so quick and so easy, they leave countries. You'll lose a lot of money if you do that. That would, and other countries that have done it have lost a lot of people. They lose their wealthy people. That would be bad because the wealthy people pay the tax. Okay?
What do y'all think of that? Trump says he doesn't support a millionaire tax because millionaires would leave the country. A lot of them patriots say, Rick, you know, common sense. You know, common sense is back in this country. You know, we just seen how the previous 4 years went with this administration, the incompetence, no common sense, told everybody to stay woke. Hire more thousands and thousands of agents to come audit people like you and I, you know. And there's no benefits anywhere. Everything skyrocketed. Millions more struggle and have to die. You know. Can't get up and clap for hard-working Americans, people grieving. But they can clap and celebrate for the war and taking your tax dollars and burning it. Throwing it out in the middle of the street on fire. Yeah. And that's one reason why their approval rating continues to get worse and worse and has took a huge nosedive for Democrats. You know. The whole women's talking point was a complete scam. You know, they still want men in women's sports. You know, we could just go down the list, man. But this man here is on a different type of timing, man. Again, he keeps bringing up the 1870 to 1913 deal, you know, with this income tax system. And again, I really can't wait to see how this age like fine wine of this man of how he's taking this in and running this process and the ending result. How he put this into the machine and watch what the machine produces. How he's cooking it up and watch the ending result, man. I believe this is going to age very good. I really do think that, man. Again, we are rooting for America, y'all. Well, can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section. You know, this is the breaking clip right here. Just in case you didn't get of what Trump tweeted out.
We're going to be taking in a tremendous amount of money. We're going to be taking in a lot of jobs, a lot of plants and factories. They're already coming. I mean, you see it. And we're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to cut taxes for the people of this country. It'll take a little while before we do that, but we're going to be cutting taxes, and it's possible we'll do a complete tax cut because I think the tariffs will be enough to cut all of the income tax. Now, we have a lot of debt that's been left to us, unfortunately, over many years. We'll take care of that. But the tariffs, if people only understood the tariffs, we're going to be giving people of this country a tremendous tax cut. And we're going to start with people making less than $200,000 a year.